There's a revolution on the way. It's the 5G revolution. Although some say this will be more like an experiment that will affect billions of people. 5G stands for fifth generation mobile services. The internet will be faster than ever. Downloading a high-definition movie will take mere seconds. By 2025, the European Commission is planning for all urban areas across the continent to have seamless 5G coverage. This will enable a new age in the Internet of Things. Smart driverless cars and smart hospitals, smart fridges, coffee makers, and even baby diapers. But what citizens are not told is that for this to happen, countless new antennas will be added. In our neighborhoods, our workplaces, even in our homes. Are mobile communications dangerous? The scientific community is divided. Some experts maintain they are safe, others have serious concerns. In 2011, the WHO classified electromagnetic fields associated with cell phones as possibly carcinogenic to humans. And studies published in 2018 showed that when rats were exposed to such fields, it increased their risk of certain types of cancer. Even among those who believe the technology is safe, many admit that more studies are needed. And for 5G, there are almost no studies. Telecom companies themselves have noted that electromagnetic signals may pose health risks. So why are the EU Commission and our governments turning a blind eye? They cite guidelines established by transnational scientific bodies. But Investigate Europe has found that these bodies are closed clubs. People with dissenting opinions are not invited in. And a significant number of the scientists involved have received funding from companies with vested interests in the 5G rollout. There is no risk-free society. Other things we consume are also bad for our health, from alcohol to junk food. But if you don't want a hamburger, you can simply avoid hamburgers. With 5G, there is no opt-out.
Philippines,
Turkey,
Colombia,
Israel,
Belgium.
We do not consent.
Perú no está de acuerdo con la 5G.
Switzerland,
Slovenia,
India. We do not consent.
From Pony Express to an all things connected world. Satellites polluting the skies and the mass migration into cyberspace. What is the true cost of our technology? And is this where we want to be?
Amsterdam, we will not consent. We geven geen toestemming. They're already installing 5G installations on the roofs and the locals didn't know about it. They couldn't participate in the decision-making process.
Don't believe the hype about 5G. You don't need it, and you have the right to say that. It's going to bring massive amounts of radiation right next to your bedroom window. And I don't want to see the consequences of what will happen to us and to the wildlife around us if we have exposure to this kind of radiation that we cannot escape. There are hundreds of scientists who have petitioned the UN for a moratorium on the development of 5G until we have safety guidelines in place.
Wales,
Australia,
New Zealand,
South Korea.
We do not consent.
Changes in electroencephalograms, changes in evoked responses, this kind of change in the energy of the brain, how people can deny that these have biological effects is simply beyond me.
We do not consent to the constant radiation and constant surveillance, the constant data collecting of our personal information.
Luxembourg, Iran,
Norge,
Pakistan,
Austria, Italy,
South Africa,
United States of America, we do not consent.
No one has asked us any questions whether we agree with 5G and small cells everywhere, and no one has warned us on negative effects.
We want safe technology, safe G, not 5G. Wired to every home and business with the idea of reducing exposure to wireless radiation over time. Wired is safer, faster, more energy efficient, reliable, and cyber secure than wireless.
Poland,
Deutschland,
Northern Ireland,
Sweden,
Scotland, Afghanistan,
Bulgaria,
Portugal,
Ελλάδα,
Slovensko,
Ireland,
I do not consent. I do not consent to 5G.
We do not consent to the Internet of Things being imposed worldwide without consultation.
We do not consent to being human guinea pigs.
We do not consent to littering the stratosphere with tens of thousands of satellites.
The Netherlands,
UK,
India,
Canada, and we do not consent.
We do not consent.
Controversy is frequent when the scientists recognize serious effects on health and on the environment that cause high economic losses. Så er det ofte omstridt, hvad sandheden egentlig er, selvom forskningen taler sit tydelige sprog. Tusind tak for jeres opmærksomhed.
The consequences of 5G will be enormous. 5G has no place on this planet.
We do not consent to the compulsory exposure to EMF, and we condemn the installation of 5G antennas during lockdown.
There is no escape from 5G radiation, and it endangers our children and all living beings. It's unsafe and untested technology.
Нежелаем заради децата ни.
Não autoriza a instalação de 5G aqui em Portugal.
Και θα ήθελα να πω ότι βρισκόμαστε σε μια κρίσιμη καμπή της ανθρώπινης ιστορίας και εμείς πολλοί άνθρωποι έχουμε τη δύναμη να την αλλάξουμε και να την πάμε στην κατεύθυνση που εμείς θέλουμε. Μαζί μπορούμε.
Om dat laten doen.